Okay, well, Facebook has done it once again. They've changed the way that you go about doing a promoted post. So I'm going to show you the updated process so that you don't get behind and you use the benefit of several new options that they have. And I want to make sure that you don't spend too much money and that you don't get lost in this process. And the old videos on me showing you how to do a Facebook promoted post, guess what? The pictures won't look the same, and they do this quite often. I don't know whether it's good or bad yet. I'll let you know on that. Okay, I'm at my Facebook business page, facebook.com/real estate by Rand, no spaces. The first thing I'm going to remind you of is that with your client creator lead capture websites, which you have 10 or 11 of them at this point, remember that you can publish each and every one of your lead capture websites directly to any or all of your Facebook business pages as interactive tabs, so that if someone, these are tabs up here, you can see I have a number of them. Now I created these little graphics that say free property appraisal and so on, and if you want them, let me know. I'll give you the exact same ones that you can use. And we do have a video that tells you how to change them, and that hasn't changed. How to change this photo right here, or this little, graphic. Okay, but here's what I want to show you. When you do that, after you publish them from your client creator, and it only takes a few clicks of the mouse to do it, it's very easy. And there's a video on that process. Then when someone clicks on it, guess what? They stay right within Facebook, and your lead capture website comes up, and it's usable. They fill in the information and click submit. It's just like having your lead capture website right inside of Facebook, which is exactly what it is. And the reason that we have that available is because almost no one else does, and because Facebook gives you much, much better placement in the search engines when you keep them within Facebook instead of having someone navigate away from within Facebook to your lead capture website. Not that you get penalized for that, but they give you much more credit when you're building things and creating business that stays within the Facebook framework. Okay. Now, if you understood what that was, great. If you didn't, it's okay. Now, I just want to show you how powerful doing these promoted posts can be with an ad that I'm currently running. So I'm clicking on my ads manager, which you may or may not have one of those yet. If you haven't advertised with Facebook yet, you won't have that little graphic that I put up there that was up there for me to select. Here's my most recent post engagement, okay, that was approved, and it's right here. And let's go see what the results are, okay? And the results are 207. What I look for are the clicks and the click-through rate, okay? I've had 227 clicks. People that have clicked to watch my video, and then a click-through rate of 3.6%, which is unbelievable. I have spent $64.25, which is about 3 times or more than I usually spend. But I'm promoting not business for my real estate business. This is for Client Creator. So I do spend a little more money when I'm advertising for that business right now because I'm in the process of growing it. But do you see 226 clicks? And I only reached 5,854 people. You don't have to reach 200,000 people like so many agents do. They get excited when they see what I'm about to show you. And they go, I want to do 1 million people. No, if you have the targeted group of people, like I show you how to target that group, and they're the right group of people, and it's the right post, and you're offering something of value, you don't have to do the massive marketing. In fact, for less than $20, I'm going to show you how to do just what I just did and get great results. So let's go back to my Facebook business page. That's where you want to start. Oh, that's my my niece. Okay. That was on my Facebook page, personal page. Okay, you want to go into your Facebook business page. And up right here, you see this following, and then there's this little asterisk. Click on that asterisk and say, create ad. Create an ad. We're going to do a promoted post. Remember that word, promoted post. Now, for some reason, because I've done business with Facebook before, and if you go to this page, it says page likes. That is not what you want. But I've noticed that if I just click the back button, I'm at the page where you probably will see. But for some reason, they take me directly to a different page, and I don't know why. So here we are at the page likes. I don't care about page likes today. I'll get some of those anyway when I do a page post engagement. Click on page post engagement, and here's what happens. it says page boost engagement, boost your page post, okay, which is what we want to do. Now, it starts off, and if it doesn't put the name of your Facebook business page in there, start to type it in and it will give it to you, okay? But it knows this is where you want to run a post from, because down here, when I click on this down arrow, those are all of my most recent posts, okay? And you're going to pick the one, so you've got to do a post first, and I've got lots of them to choose from because I've already done lots of these. So I'm going to choose one of the posts that sends them to my lead capture website. That's what you want to do, okay? So you click on this and click one of your posts. Hopefully one of them is already an interactive, sending people to your lead capture website. It should be. If not, you can go to my Facebook business page to see how to do that if you'd like. I'm trying to keep this update rather short, okay? Keep my ad up to date by automatically promoting. Do not click that, okay? You don't want them to automatically keep promoting it because we're going to give them a budget, okay? And we want them to stick to the budget. Now it's going to, I clicked on continue, and we're going to go down here. You can see there's my post. Looks kind of good, doesn't it? Kind of pretty. It has a link here, and a headline, a call to action, and sends them to my lead capture website on either of those two links. They're going to the same place. Now, it says right column. Click on remove the right column. Those are the paid ads out on the right-hand side that no one pays attention to. What we're going to do with this promoted post is put your ad in the news feed of an exact targeted group of people that we know if they see our post that they can respond. Okay? Help people discover your business through their friends. No increase in budget is required. Anytime there's a no increase in budget, I say sure. Now, you can hide the advanced options because you don't need them right now. It will just confuse you. I want to keep this easy. Now, let's scroll down and look for the audience that we're after. Okay? It says all of the United States. That's 180 million people. Can you believe that Facebook has 180 million people? Not just people. It has all of their personal information, detailed personal information. Think how much personal information that you put into Facebook to create your page. We just want to utilize the thing that Facebook has the most value to us for, and that is their database. So let's tap into it. Okay, it says all of the United States. Well, that's fine, but if you want to target a certain group of people, then let's just put in the city. Let's say it's Temecula, California. Temecula, California. There it is. So now we're down to 380,000 people. Let's put the age, because I think most home owners that I'm looking for that are home sellers, they maybe bought a home even when they were young. They're probably going to still be like 25-year-old up, and I don't want any maximum. Now I'm down to 260,000 people. Now I can come down here and target them even to a more minute group, saying Android owners. No, we don't want them. Automobiles, we're not selling automobiles. Books, well, literature and reading, not necessarily. Small business owners, do you want to target them? Maybe, maybe not. Customer categories, owners of old computers. You can see that they've been paid to input some of these categories. Events, has a birthday in 1 week. New job, new serious relationship. Recently moved. Okay, those would be new homeowners that have settled here. Let's just see for fun how many people. 1,820 people. Okay, that's quite a bit, isn't it? Now, imagine if you adopted that 1,820 people with a message that gave them offered them something of value. By like a free list of all the local services. Did you just move into the area? Question mark. You with me? Family status, baby boomers, away from hometown. So you can target, engage, long distance relationship. I don't look for the relationships, obviously. But baby boomers, not bad. Let's see how many baby boomers. 72,000. That's a pretty good group of people. Food or drink. Food and dining. This is for other categories. Games. Okay. Health and fitness. Do you want to go after that group of people? Home and garden. Gardening. Home garden. Let's see what that is. Okay. 44,000. Pretty good. Okay. Interest and activities. Okay. Computer programming, cooking, dancing. You can target an even more direct group of people. Market, Hispanics, mobile device owners, movie and film, music, news, Okay, look, personal finance, all. Parents, you want to just go after parents? If you have something in common, pet, you want to go after cat and dog lovers? You can. I did an ad just for them one time. Photography, politics, you might want to stay away from that. How about real estate? This is what I use, real estate. And click to see, let's see how many real estate agents there are. 11,200 in the area. Okay? Retail, shopping, science, sports, travel, TV. You can target any one or all of those groups of people and just keep adding to them. But I'm sticking with just the homeowners or just the people in Temecula, not homeowners necessarily. Okay, I'm going to put my message in their news feed. Okay? You can say custom audiences, all of my personal databases. I'll have to tell you about it at a later time. But you can upload your entire client database now, just happened last week, into Facebook so that they get added to everything you do in the way of your marketing. And they don't tell them that anything about the fact that you uploaded your database, just by the way. And that's what Facebook discloses. Or connections. Only people that are connected to Real Estate by Rand. Well, that'd be kind of limiting. Only people not connected to Real Estate by Rand. Well, that probably wouldn't be that many people necessarily. Well, it's 260,000. That's quite a bit. So that maybe I don't want this message to go to all the people that are connected to me because they've already seen this ad in my post. Okay? So we'll just keep it at all. And then you can have men or women, relationships, not so important, at least to me. But here we go down, and you can toy with all of this much more. You can type in a precise interest. Let's say I want to go do real estate agents, even more. Real estate, now look at this. Here's 5 million real estate brokers. Luxury real estate, there's 3.5 million real estate agents. Real estate development, how about Century 21? 1.6 million. Now, I haven't ever done this yet, but let's just see. Homeowners, home ownership scheme, I don't think so. Home alone, home appliances, homeowners, bargain outlet. See, this is what I got last time. I forgot I did. Just said I didn't ever do that before, but I did. Now, is it one word? I don't know. Let's find out. Homeowners Association. Pretty good audience there, isn't it? They do own a home if they're in a homeowner association, but in my area, it's less than 1,000 people. So, boom, let's get out of there. But you can type in anything you want, and target it down. But be careful. Be careful. You don't want to shoot yourself in the toe. Now, let's go down to the next critical part. Here it is. Okay, the name, and it's an engagement. There it is. They'll default in here like $5 a day or whatever, and they'll run your campaign. The default is they'll run it for 1 month. Well, what I suggest you do is change this to $20, not per day. Click on this down arrow and say lifetime budget. Now, it'll change again over here to try to get you to spend more money. But notice that this campaign will start on 12/1 and end on 1/1/2014. The default is for 1 full month. I've had too many agents that they put in this, they didn't even notice over here, and they didn't even notice it was running for a month, and they got their credit card bill. Now, you can imagine, this was a budget of $350 per day, okay, over 1 month. That is not good, okay? So you want to change that to $20 or $25, okay? I don't care how many people it says that I'll reach. That doesn't matter to me. You want your post to start on whatever day you choose at 3 p.m. And you want it to end 24 hours later. 24 hours later at the same time. Why? Those are the best times. Okay? And I got that. So it's going to go from 12/2/2013 to 12/3. So it's 24 hours, and I only gave them $20 to spend. And they're saying, well, you may only reach 7,800. That's fine. Did you see how many leads I got just targeting 5,700? Yeah, pretty remarkable. Okay, now you can review your order and then place it, or you can just place the order. And then it has to be approved by Facebook. Now, I've only had one ad ever disapproved, and that's because I had a graphic in there that had words in it. They didn't like that. So there's my post, and it is going to put this ad in the timeline. And now you're going to finish up, review, or place the order. There you go. You only got $20 at risk here. $20. And I'll tell you what you can do with that in a minute. Now let me show you where this ad is going to end up real quickly. Okay? It is going to end up in the timeline. And this is your timeline right here. It's going to end up in the timeline in this area right here. Just like this. Just like these posts. In fact, there's what one of them looks like. And here's the post that I did, that I just promoted right here. Okay, remember this from a minute ago? It's going to show up in the timeline of as many people as you can reach for $20 in 24 hours. I don't know if you know how huge that is, but that's the only thing anybody reads. You don't want it over here. Real estate buy rant. No, you don't want that over here. Okay? Because everybody knows that's a paid ad. So you don't want it over there. Let me show you what else you can do with your post real quickly since we're here. You look for this little chevron up in the corner. You can do a couple of things. You can pin one of your posts up to the top, and now you have it right up at the top again. Okay? Pretty good idea. And it'll stay up there for like a week or two. Now, I want to unpin from the top, and that's which means I got to go down and find it again. But there it is. And I can do this if I really have something that I want everyone to see. Okay? I can click on this little chevron and say, well, let's highlight this post. And then guess what it does? There it is. How dramatic is that posting? Pretty remarkable, isn't it? Okay, now there's all sorts of places you can either buy or get these beautiful photographs, okay? If you're stuck for one, let me know. Or you can always right-click, save the image as, and steal one of mine. And copy it to your desktop and use it yourself, can't you? I didn't tell you to do that, though. Okay, there you have it, the new promoted post. I'll be doing another video to show you how to do some of the other ads, but that's the best one, cheapest price. Check it after it starts your promoted post. Go and check it every few hours. You might decide that once you get 20 leads that's enough, and you can tell it to stop. You can pause it and end it. I usually end mine at around $10 or $12. Because I'm a cheapskate? Well, yeah, that's part of it. But also because once it generates 10 or 15 leads, I'm good to go. I'm okay with that. Okay? All right. Thank you all very much. I hope this helps, and I hope you do the promoted post. It's a great way to generate leads. All right. If you have any questions, let me know. Have a great day. Bye-bye.